Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I hope y'all are having an awesome summer. I came home. I've actually taken a couple of days off from doing YouTube videos, and I've got a buddy of mine. If you don't know, I'll tell you a little bit about me. When I grew up here in North Carolina, I was really big into motorcycles and motocross, jumping 70, 80-foot jumps. I used to take my mom's car, put it in the middle of the track, and jump over it. This is late 80s, right on up to the early 90s, y'all, and it was a great way for me to grow up. Well, I still keep up with all this. There's never a weekend go by that I don't watch motocross or supercross, and I know it like the back of my hand. And one of my buddies, y'all, is Denny Stevenson. He's actually a national supercross and motocross champion back in the 90s. He's been racing since the 80s, and even some of my role models as motocross guys, he's had a chance to race him directly. So we talk a lot of junk, you know what I'm saying, and have a lot of fun. But it's just really awesome to have somebody like that. So me and Denny's been talking back and forth for a little while now. All right, we're going to talk about Exitus Elite, y'all. I have been with them since August the 1st of 2016. Could not talk good enough things about it. The owner, the support, the income I have created using Exitus Elite over the years, even from day one, has been absolutely incredible, life-changing income. And so I wanted to do something a little bit different, y'all. I usually show you all the pages that I'm giving because I give out a team sales page. I have Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe Files, a huge page with proofs of incomes and stuff like that you can use to help you build credibility. And all these videos, I got my 3-generation bonus training is going to help you as far as all the training, anything that I've learned, things that I thought that while I had my head down in the trenches, learning and applying a lot of action, you learn all sorts of things, y'all. So some of the things I talk about, you may not hear from other leaders. You know what I'm saying? So it's my own way of, if God's given me anything, once I'm passionate about something, I am really good at figuring something out, and then I try to make it streamlined so I can explain it or teach other people how to do it, right? So it's been one of my gifts that God's given me, probably maybe one of the best things I've ever gotten, to be honest. So a lot of my training is that very same thing, where I've got about 50-plus videos talking about anything from, hang-ups that people have in online business, learning to focus it the right way, how applying action is going to teach you what you need to be doing in your business, things of that nature, y'all. Email marketing, YouTube videos, thumbnails, even the stuff I used to create my thumbnails, anything and everything I felt like they could use to help you, I give it to you. And to be honest, y'all, if there's one thing I've learned, you get by giving, right? Well, at my YouTube channel, y'all, I have got over 1,600 YouTube videos. This is one of the videos I've got posted right here. And I just want to show you, if you click down below, what are you going to get and where is it going to take you? I don't think I've ever really done that in a video, to be honest. So we're going to cover the pages that are created by Exitus Elite. We're going to talk a little bit about Paul Stevenson. We're going to talk about support, how awesome it's been for me. Y'all, I've been number 1, number 2 in the world and have to leave businesses because the support wasn't there for me and my downline. And honestly, y'all, I mean, I should tell you something right by itself, how awesome this business is, that it's still my primary business in 2024 when I walked into this business back in 2016. All right, so underneath this video right here, which is going to look real familiar, it's got the same intro right here as mine. I got the Action Taker 719.ShawnPowell.com. That's going to take you to a capture page that I've created. This has been a few years back, to be honest. Y'all, let me open a link in a new tab. I'll let you see what it looks like. All right, so this is one of the video, capture pages that I created. This is the same room. It's actually been changed. If you notice, I had the 2 big arcade games. My girlfriend wasn't crazy about all the arcade games, to be honest, so I needed to do a little update. So we did a lot of this. Is my kitchen breakfast area. I'm actually sitting in the same area, just pointing the other direction right here. But in this video, y'all, I talked about it. Just give it a couple minutes. I'm like, y'all, this is the best business I've ever been a part of. The most money I ever made in a day. $9,000 inside of Exitus Elite. I made $13,000 on weekends in this business, $31,000 less than 2 weeks in this business, $40,000 plus months, and this was before the $2,000 level was even introduced into this business. And the majority of the commissions I make now are $1,000 or $2,000. I did a count out of 30 of them, 24 of them was the $2,000 level, another 4 came in at the $1,000, and it pretty much stays about that same ratio. And y'all, I can tell you, I cannot imagine only putting in 25 people, whereas the potential of making close to $50,000 could take place, and how anybody could possibly do that in a year's time. But see, that's exactly why Exitus Elite is a life-changing income business, and exactly why in 2024, with the economy like it is, I got a gas station right outside my window. I can sit here and look at it and tell you what the gas prices are, y'all. People get excited when gas gets close to a low $3 because it's been so high for so long. And that is where all the economy has gone crazy. Why you have to pay so much for anything and everything at restaurants. And I will tell you this, y'all, when prices go up, inflation, it never goes back down. Even if gas prices do drop back down, it doesn't. So you got to have something in your back pocket, some kind of solution, and these $1,000, $2,000 commissions could easily do it. Now, I actually got free from a job in a $33 business, believe it or not, back in 2015. It took me getting 300 to 350 members a month in it to make about $4,000. Once I quit playing with these little businesses, even went to a business where I was making $200, and I became #1 in the world in a couple of those businesses that were made by the same owner, Paul Farman was his name. Real nice guy, okay? No, I'm not putting any businesses down he's done. Press One Cash and Mobile Biz Op was #1 in both of those. But the whole time I was sitting there making $200 commissions, it taught me, y'all, understand this is real important. The people that are paying for $200 business or $300 or $600 or $500, these are the exact same people that will pay for $1,000 or pay for $2,000. And back then, I didn't know that. You're talking about me learning. I was applying a lot of action, but I didn't get the feedback yet because I had to do it to get to learn. You understand what I'm saying? So once I realized that the exact same people that are the ones that do the $500, that do the $1,000, $2,000, that's really when I started focusing at Exitus Elite as being my primary business and quit playing with these smaller businesses. And I've got some buddies of mine that, IPS, and I like seeing them making commission stuff, and I hope them the absolute best, absolutely. But I don't think they get that, they're not going to make $2,000 off of one person ever inside of IPS. And that is a huge benefit. We have no yearly fees as well as that goes. We have weekly webinars as directed by the owner himself with Paul Stevenson and Jacob sitting there, who's in charge of support, and we got direct access to him. After the webinar is over, every one of them we ever have, we have question and answer and take as long as it needs to take. I mean, this is a business that's 10 years old, and we're still doing stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? It's something that's not going away. No monthly, no yearly fees, and it only gets better and better. For a while, we even give away vacations like Cancun, Mexico, a place like for just coming in at G1000 or G2000 inside the business. It's really sweet. So if you click down below, it's going to take you this one right here as far as the 719. If you notice, I do have both links because if somebody wanted to see the other one, the other link is to the Exitus Elite capture page. So, excuse me. So what I did was, I went ahead and brought this one up as well so you can take a look at it. Now, this is called Pays You. I've been outside a little bit this morning. My throat done got dry on me. So, this is a beautiful capture page. In my opinion, one of my favorite ones. There are several capture pages to go with. And I'm good with this. And I put this under every video because I want people to have access to either one of them so they can see what Exitus Elite has actually got. These are beautiful videos right here. Everything like that, y'all. It's professionally looking. It's quality. Everything about Exitus Elite has always been about quality. Now, if you want to run this, this is great. What do I teach people, y'all? Let people connect with you. When you're talking about a $200 business or $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever the business is going to be, unless you go down the road and give that to people that you don't know that amount, why would you expect people to do that to you? You should not, to be honest, y'all. You need to let these people connect with you so they can see that you believe in the business, that you're applying action, and last, y'all, it's only 3 parts, really, that you are accessible. Anybody could be that person, right? So, in a capture page, in my follow-up email, in my sales pages, anything like that, I like to be the one to explain the business because I believe in this business. I know what it can do. I actually paid for a yacht with this business, paid cash for a yacht. I paid cash for my little Jaguar. Things of that nature, y'all. Things that in the past has really meant a lot to me that this business has provided for me. And y'all, listen, my son's 17 years old. I've been home for more than half his life. Now, I might not have got free with Exitus Elite. It was about a year later before I got an Exitus Elite. But y'all, it has a lot to do with why I have been able to stay free from a job over all these years as well. So I'm not sure I can get that across with this. You see what I'm saying? So these are the things I teach people, how to brand yourself every step of the way. Now, if you came here, you type in, oh, the name don't really matter. I mean, you put your real name is fine right there, y'all. Let's put in a fake email right here just because it won't matter. Okay, now I got to type this in. This keeps us from having fake people or robots and stuff like that, and they can't happen, y'all. So we do through there. So click that's what you're going to get. And it's going to take you to this page right here. Now, I want you to understand that I created this page here, and a lot of people have actually bought pages that look like this, that they spend $20 a month on just the page itself. And I really wanted to have something that would make us stand out as a team, right? So I really put something together. It's really beautiful. I use the videos up here in the front that matches this one right here. As a matter of fact, I use some of the same video up here at the very top. I probably need to reboot my computer. I'm sorry, but it's running a little bit slow right now. I go days, weeks without rebooting, let's put it that way. So the very first video up here at the very top, y'all, I used a 6-minute video from the factory, from the company itself, that Exitus Elite is explaining the business. Now, at the very beginning of this video, I'll click and show you. I was actually staying.
Hey everybody, my name is Shawn Powell. I just wanted to show you this.
Okay, this was $1,000 that came in while I was laying on the yacht near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Okay, now while I was editing this, here we go. Here is another $1,000 that came in while I was editing the video. And I'm like, you know what better way of showing credibility? So for about another minute and a half, I talk about the business a little bit, letting you know that, hey, you need to really take this thing serious, things of that nature. And then it goes from there straight into the factory 6-minute video. Now, if somebody wants more information than this, they can scroll down below it. Now, I actually put your first member in for you at G1000, G2000. We get you qualified, so every person, every commission is going to be yours. We got the 100, the 250, the 500, the 1,000, and 2,000. Now, please understand, I make a lot of $1,000, $2,000 sales, but I incentivize people to go big because I want them to make every person that they're going to get is going to be theirs. And so I put, help get them qualified. So I incentivize people to go big so they'll do that very thing as well, right? But if you can only come in at the 100 or 250 or 500, whatever it is, jump as big as you can into this business. One of the benefits about Exitus Elite, y'all, and if you don't know this, is you do not actually get punished for not going big in your business. Now, over 90% of the people come in at 1,000 or higher. That's true over the 10 years, okay? So that's incredible. I've never seen ratios like in any business. But that should tell you something right by itself. But if you came in, let's say, at the G500, and you wanted to go to the G2000, right? Let's say you were in a month, and he's like, you know what, this is real, I'm feeling it, whatever. You want to upgrade. All you got to do is pay the difference. You do not have to pay for the full amount, just like and I will tell you this, y'all, Easy One Up, years ago, every time they had a new level, they had to upgrade, they had to pay for the full amount, full admin fee, full everything. You don't even pay for the full admin fee, you only pay the difference. Now, it's only one-time payment to Exitus Elite, and then it's the one-time paying the sponsor, and that's it, and you're good to go. So even though I've got downline, I've got about 50 people in a private chat that are G1000, G2000 members. They are all qualified. I can't make $1 off these people, yet I'm here for them anytime they need anything. If they want to add their team members and have access to me as well, they're more than welcome to do this very thing. But I've already shot myself in the foot in a sense because I've already got everybody qualified in this levels. So they're good to go, right? So anyhow, I just want to show you, if you scroll down from that, when you go to the second, I've actually got a full webinar. And in this webinar, I talk about anything and everything. I'll show you a little bit.
Or something like go.
Okay. This is a picture of me and my son right here. He was, I think he's about 14 years old at this time. He's 17. He might have been 15. And I just talked about how important, and I touched on it just a little bit here in this video, but I talk about the owner right here, the importance of this. I explain exactly how the business goes and all the different directions, stuff like that, y'all. I want to, again, y'all, always brand yourself. Here's our 40-foot yacht that's back here in the back. Here's a little Jaguar. Exitus Elite paid for both of these. This is our little boat we got at the boathouse. Introducing me and my son, and there's me and my girlfriend right here, right? So This is a PowerPoint. It's 40 minutes long. I break Exitus Elite down in so many different ways, talking about what makes it great, what I have learned since I've been there with it, and everything that you need to know about it. Now, I would normally put something like that, but I don't think a 40-minute video should be the first video somebody sees. I think it's a little much. So show them something at the beginning. Let me connect. They connect with me usually at YouTube, to be honest. And then when they come here, they can find out even more information about it. So this is a PowerPoint right here. And the third one right here, y'all, is me talking about what it's meant to me and my son to be home for half his life. You understand what I'm saying? And why would I do all this? Because I want these people to have someone to connect with. Now, when you come into Exitus Elite, y'all, I'm actually going to put our team sales page together for you. And every link is going to go to you. You can even be part of the testimonials if you like. That's actually from the company itself, Paul Stevenson. You can reach out to him and see if you want to add you to that as well. Talks about the Genesis packages right here. And instead of a picture of me and my little boy right here, it'd be a picture of you and maybe your son or grandchild or your wife or girlfriend or whatever you may have or like to put something there so these people can connect with you. I'm going to write out everything up here for you, your phone number, address, every link, and even your social media. And then listen, y'all, even at Udemy, let me see. I have not even checked Udemy in the last couple of days. Let's see how much money I got at Udemy, and I'll explain why Udemy is a thing here, if it don't make me jump through some hoops here. Okay, so Udemy is something I signed up to 9 years ago. I make a little bit of money. I've got one YouTube video out of the 1,600 I've ever done talking about Udemy, to be honest, dedicated to it. I did a review for it, went to #1, ironically, for YouTube, for Udemy at YouTube. But it's $121.65 I made. It's $15.09 right here. It takes 30 days for all this to free up to let you get access to it. But y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I have made some really good money with it. And listen, the only way I've ever had to make this money is by having this sitting in the sales funnel that I have given out to people, right? So something just like this, saying, want this sales funnel, they come in G500 to hire, I'll put the sales funnel together for them. Even your downline, if you come in underneath me and your downline comes at G500 or better, I'm going to do the exact same thing, but putting their picture in there and doing that, I have no problem doing that to help you and your team as well. And on top of this, y'all, if they click right here, they can sign up to Udemy for free, and any traffic that they buy, if you put your link in here and give me your link and I'll go put it in there for you, you get 15% commissions for life. I mean, honestly, dude, I have no idea where this money's coming from. Out of this $15.09, that person could have signed up 9 years ago. They could have signed up a week ago. I have no idea. I'm not going to even check, to be honest. But what it is, y'all, is free to sign up, get 15% commissions for life. I have got friends that do paid advertising that have spent as much as $15,000 a month on just paid advertising. And I know these people wouldn't be doing it for no reason. Now, I have no problem with paid advertising. If that's what you want to do, that's great. This is your access to it. If you don't give your people the tools to do it, they're going to go somewhere else. That's just all there is to it. They're going to hit somebody else's Udemy link. So why not use yours, is what I'm trying to say. Udemy's been around a long time. It's a very respectful company. It pays you out right from the get-go with no problem. So I could take this 100, and it grows every day, y'all. I can tell you that. $121.65. I could go buy paid traffic with this, or I can just send it to me and say, pay me now, and then click it, and bam, it'll send it right to me. So it's entirely up to me, and it's all it is money's been sitting inside of here and me giving solutions for people who do paid advertising. I personally chose to do YouTube. Why? Because people get to connect with me. That's what it means more than anything. I'd rather have 10 people watch my YouTube video and connect with me than to have 100 leads that have no clue who I am. And that happens to a lot of people thinking it's a lead race when it's not. When you get buyers, y'all, to look at your pages, a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. And that's why I'm telling you, the same ones that do that $200 business, $300 or $600 business are the exact same ones that'll do that $1,000 and $2,000 business. I have learned that. And that's what I'm trying to teach you as well. It's very important. Okay, so let's go through and look at some of these pages that you're actually going to get. This is actually the team sales page for Exitus Elite. We've got a couple pages that's been integrated. You can pick whichever one that you wanted to use and things of that nature. True with the VSL page as well. We also allow you to make bridge pages. So let's say if you didn't want to use the factory page. So give me an example right here. You would go here, you fill out the information, and then next, if you want a bridge page, you would literally pop up and you could say whatever you want to say. Hey everybody, this is Shawn. I just want to tell you I appreciate you coming through, taking a look at this. I love this business. It's 10 years old, the best owner, best supporter I've ever seen. These are real incomes, y'all, that are life-changing in 2024 that I know people are looking for. Something as simple and sincere as that to be all it takes for people to connect with you, and then bam, they'll go look at everything else, the 6-minute or 8-minute video, whichever one you choose for them to see, and put it in front of them, y'all. So this is one of the pages right here. This is actually the home. Future, it shows some, everything's interactive right here. IS Exitus Elite, you can see the Genesis product packages right here. Membership, it talks about that. The different basic levels, the 100 to 250. Advanced is to 500 to 1000 and G2000. And this is, look, y'all, here's an example. $2.99 one-time admin fee to go 1000. Okay, I had made well over $100,000. I'm going to tell you that, with just the $2.99 that I paid one time to Exitus Elite. Now, since the G2000s, and almost everybody goes to the $2,000 level that joined me, it only cost me paying an extra $100 for $2.99 to $3.99. So the company's only made $399 ever off of me to make all the G2000s I've made. Y'all, that $3.99 is 1/5 of the money I would make off of one of those. Now think of how many of those I made $12,000 months or whatever I'm making. They'll never get another dime of it. That's why I'm telling you, y'all. That's why so many leaders jump into this business and don't go anywhere else. There's just no need, to be honest, y'all. No need. I've got people want me to get an IPS and stuff like that. It's not necessary, to be honest. When I did Press One Cash and Mobile Biz Op, I made pretty good money. I made about $18,000 in 1 month or something like that, y'all. I remember that. But to be honest, I would have made more money if I just would have focused at Exitus Elite and kept at it. And that's what it's taught me, to quit playing with these smaller businesses where I'm just going to shoot myself in the foot. Find a business you believe in. Find something that's going to be around for a while. Find something I can pick the phone up and call the owner right now and have a look. Every time I talk to Paul Stevenson, I sound excited, right? I never get tired. I'm to the point I've got to have water because my throat gets dry, right? I talk that much about a business or something I believe in. When I talk to Paul Stevenson, he sounds just like me on the phone. That's the type of owner you want for your business. And that's exactly what you get with Paul Stevenson as well. Absolutely love it. Okay. That was probably email. Let me know I came through earlier. I don't know. But anyhow, it goes a little bit further down. This is what it looks like right here. I'm not allowed to show you the money I've made here or the amount of people I've got as my team as well. The reason why some businesses used to allow that, and they would get severely in trouble. Easy one up, got in big time trouble. Paul Stevenson saw this happening to other companies back in 2016 and shot everybody down. He said, y'all, listen, there will be no logging in your back office showing this or anything. As a matter of fact, Paul Stevenson gave me a dummy account with nothing up here just so I could show people how, when I made my videos, so I didn't have all my numbers up there. So anyhow, he did this because we don't want to have any issues with the SEC or any other, organizations or anything. So Paul does a great job managing it. And from 2016, we already implemented that. So why we don't have any problems is because we never allowed it to become an issue. You understand what I'm saying? That's what managing your business is like. So anyhow, this is one of the pages that goes down. Lots of information. A lot of these things I call rabbit holes. I know you probably can't see up here at the top. There's a bunch of different things. Contact me about compensation, training, Genesis packages, and tools. Traditional businesses, SMS bots, Facebook Messenger bots, ringless, voicemail, the rest. Let me tell you, when we have webinars, I've actually seen Paul Stevenson bring his lawyers up, and he would do the webinar, and then we ask questions to the lawyer. And he would tell us new changes and things he wanted to see happen. Now, let me explain one. This is the big one right here. For a long time, people paid the admin fee, wouldn't get anything. Right? And then when you purchased the package, because you knew they were going to get the admin fee, they're going to get the package, right? Well, the lawyer had acknowledged that the SEC was really unhappy for you buying anything and not getting anything for it, right? So even the admin fee, which is the only money Exitus Elite gets, and that covers all the email marketing that's going out for you, all the emails and stuff like that, y'all, all the stuff in the back office. I can go back right now and show you the very first lead I ever got. Whether I got their information, I got their phone number, I got everything that I need to know about them. Secondly, on top of that, I can tell you if they are members now, where they, what level they're at. Do they have people underneath them, things of that nature, and they got access to me. It's a swinging door both ways, right? So all this stuff right here, y'all, is what's covered, plus the weekly webinars and having access to Paul Stevenson. We even have now where they could call, you have a number, and they would put the people in for you. This is where that $299 or $399 is coming from, and where it's going when you purchase all this stuff. You get all this that goes with it, y'all. It's just professionally done business with a lot of quality. When we have webinars, again, we'll have something like we'll have an owner for an SMS bots company. Do you have to do it? Absolutely not. You do not. Y'all, you can do whatever you want. But often the owner will come up there, we can ask questions. You might get a trial for whatever it is, and you can try it out, or you can purchase it. And because Paul is the owner and Dylan Durkley the owner, they almost always give us huge discounts or free uses for like 60 days or something like that, so we have access to it. Now, I would suggest doing what feels right to you. If you want to try this stuff, great. There's people within our Facebook group that's going to try it. I'll let them be the guinea pig. I'm just telling you reality. And if they're making sales, hey, this must be working, then bam, you might can jump into that. But I'll consider just making sure I keep doing what I'm doing that's working for me, and then observe the ones around me to see what they're doing. And that's what some of the things are in these webinars that we have, y'all. It's just a really well done business, y'all. Genesis packages. I'll show you this a little bit right now. Okay. Let's see here. The G100. Now, originally, Easy Win Up had a pretty stuffed level. It was a low level. I never joined Easy Win because I didn't need it. I had Exitus. And a lot of people started jumping boat. There was some problems. The owner, Mr. Wolf, did a great job, from what I understand, for a long time. But he gave it to someone else, and that person got arrested for, I think he stole millions of dollars in Bitcoin back in 2017. They finally caught up with him. So they come and got him, basically, right? So a lot of people were scared of what was happening with Easy One Up, so they jumped on board with me. I made like $12,000 in a very short period of time just because the people were looking. Well, I called Paul and told him what was happening, right? So Paul was like, well, I tell you what, I know they got a lot of lower level people. Let's stuff the G100. We're going to put as much stuff as we can put in here so that when people come into G100 level, they're getting something that's going to be worth it. Now, go back, I'm going to step back just for a second and finish what I was talking about. When the lawyers found out that the SEC was not happy with somebody purchasing something and not getting something, we started giving they're called hubs. And you got the G100, 250 to 500 to 1000, G2000 hubs. Your highest level, the lower levels hubs come with it as well. And you get that training hubs just for becoming, for purchasing the admin fee. Then when you purchase the actual package itself, which gives you the rights to sell, you get all the other training itself. Whatever level you come in at, all the lower levels come with it, plus all the commissions. You only do one pass up ever at your highest level in this business. And that's why if somebody comes to G1000, G2000, I get them qualified so that every person, every commission will be theirs, right? So even the G100 level right here, y'all, is well stuffed. The 250 level, the G500 level right here, this gentleman here, oh, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I hadn't seen him in a little while. Begins with a Z. I can't remember it. But anyhow, it has a lot of his stuff right here. He's one, Jack Zufeld, that was his name. He was someone that has really made it big time, and to even have a webinar with him would cost you thousands of dollars. He was so impressed with Exitus Elite that he actually asked could he be put into the business, so Paul put him in, and you literally have over the shoulder with him as one of your packages where some people are paying a lot of money. We actually get access to this, and this is a $500 level. So if you came in at 500, the 250 and the 100 come with it. The G1000, y'all, this is where I made so much money before the G2000 came into it. The legends right here, y'all. There are 20 top marketers. I've noticed about 3 or 4 of these people. I've actually done webinars with a couple of them. Darren Little's one of my buddies up here. He's an Exitus Elite himself. And I got another one that we do. The way I actually make all my capture page sales pages is a company called Powell Systems. And in that business as well, one of the guys, I knew from him is actually one of also the leaders on top of this as well. So these are people, and they ask me, like, what was the one thing that changed everything? When did everything happen for you? And that's when, and they will give you that and stuff like that. So this is really some good information. Video on demand training. I was on every bit of it, y'all. And the G2000 is the newest levels right here. And again, whatever level you come in, the lower levels come with it right from the get-go. There are so many beautiful capture pages. I've only got one up right here, y'all, at this moment. I wanted y'all to see just the quality and what you get when you come in through the business itself. Now, I do give an awful lot. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. My 3-generation bonus training right by itself, y'all, there is like, let's see here. There's my 3-generation. I'm going to show you some of it right here. Some people like just short videos, right? So I try to really cater to them as well. So I would pick a topic specifically just for them. And then I talk about bad businesses and owners right here, things that I've learned over the years. Email training and follow-up emails, y'all. That's a big one right here. Some of these new ones right here, some of this is just powerful. Hang-ups and the problem with all marketers. Y'all, you have to get over your hang-ups. When you get to the point you don't care what anybody thinks anymore, that's when everything's going to change. I'm entirely blind in my right eye. I went 2 decades where I didn't have a picture of myself. God's honest truth, y'all. My son was born, and every picture I had was just, it was him. And I would tell people it's because I was behind the camera, but it wasn't. It's because I had such low self-esteem. I went 2 decades where I didn't have a picture of myself because I couldn't look at a picture without seeing it, and it bothered me, right? So that's where I was at when I got in online business. But I wanted my freedom for me and my son more than I cared what anybody thought. And so you got to talk about somebody drastically changing. It's a lot more than financial when I got into online business, y'all. There's a lot had to take place. So it's 33 videos right here, but you just heard what I was just talking about, right? Something as important as that right by itself. I need a section here for just question and answers. These are all videos about Exitus Elite, a lot of things you hear on a regular basis. Anything I create for any video, anything you have access to, it's right here. I got the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. I'm going to show you that in just a second, y'all. Let's see, Generation 2, here's your Mega Swipe file. That's a big one right here. And here's some bigger videos down here. You can watch them right here or click through it if you like. If you're in Power Elite Systems, I do have share codes. You're more than welcome to take any of this and edit them, make them however you like. Now I'm going to show you the Mega Swipe file right here. Now, I give over 50 locations for people to go and actually post. These are ad headlines. These are ad bodies right here. These are detailed ad suggestions right here, y'all. This is really detailed ads right here. I got some really good talking points about what makes Exitus Elite great, so you'll know how to, kind of like putting bullets in your gun, and so you have something to give people. It's like shoot it out and then show what makes it great when people ask you why do you join this business. Successful Facebook scripts that I've used in others, 6- and 7-figure earners that I know have personally, on level. And again, y'all, this is back then. This is when I was trying to put it all together, get over my hang-ups. I was a single full-time dad, my little boy from the age of 1, and I was working 65 hours a week in a restaurant with no end in sight, right? I weighed about 30 pounds less in this picture right here. This was about March of 2015. I got free from the job in May. So by March, I was making about 120 to 140 videos in like a month and a half. And obviously my son had noticed something different, right? Something big had to be happening, right? So this was me sitting at the kitchen table. This one's a little bit further over, same table, with a $4 stand and an old S3 phone, sitting right here, clicking and telling people what I thought about a business that I believed in, right? This is how I actually got free from a job, between that and Facebook. My son wanted to be part of it, so I let him sit in, and he told everybody bye, and that's why his hand is actually shaking right here, right? Y'all, the reason this image meant so much to me, at that time, I still didn't have no pictures of me and my son. That's a shame. But I took an actual screenshot of the video, and it was this one. And I used it to brand me. And everything that people looked at for a long time at the very beginning was that same image. And it's so easy to, it's just like this right here. I put him in all these proofs of income, stuff like that. And to evolve from that to where I'm at now, and I show examples of thumbnails. Everything that you do, y'all, you let these people connect with you. I don't care what the business is or whatever. Yes, I can tell I'm blind in my right eye, but I don't care anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Whose hang-up is it? It's your hang-ups. Once you realize that, y'all, everything changes. And that's some of the things that I had to teach myself. Whatever's keeping you from sitting down, match record, or getting out to people, whatever way it is, is exactly what's keeping you from making it in whatever business. And that's some of the things I teach you. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to end this video. If you are interested in Exitus Elite, y'all, you're past due. It's time to jump in, y'all. Absolutely. I love this business. Go ahead and come through. Get in touch with me, y'all. This is all I do for a living, so I'll be right here. Go through and look at the pages yourself. Put a like and comment. Subscribe to my channel, y'all. I give a lot of training. You should be able to read between the lines also and realize what I do that works even in 2024 that helps me make a lot of money. So that being said, y'all, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I definitely look forward to seeing you part of the team. Appreciate it.